The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Friday morning. Let's get to it. Hope everyone has a great day. Looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to Major League Baseball later today. Let's take a look at what the markets have done overnight. Oh, we're getting the signal over here. Hold on. Let's look at what ES is doing. Oh, so we're dropping. We just had a big move up here on NQ. Went up about 40 points. One little pullback there. Now it's come down, and it just looks like it was to come back down. We're hanging right around VWAP. It sent a short signal here like 10 minutes ago. Popped up, down, up, down. Usually you won't see something come right back down after a move up like this, so I'm going to hold off. Let's look at the market overnight. Let's look at a 5-minute chart here. You can see we were kind of consolidating in the evening last night, up and a little bit down throughout here, and we started moving up. This pullback here, we're about mid-range, and we have about a 120 point range. ES, I forgot to move the yellow lines. Oopsie, and now I blow up the NASDAQ chart. I am starting off well. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Come for the trading, stay for the sound effects. About a 30 point range there on ES. Copper came up, pulling back a little bit. About 120 takes a range. Gold, kind of a tight night. Tight night, tight night. No, I thought I got a tick. About 8 points of range. Not a thing to write home about. Not sure why you would write home about trading. Does anyone even write home anymore? Isn't it all email? Anyway, UltraBond. Good morning, Matt. Welcome to me rambling. About 1.5 of range. It's actually just this candle just touched the low of the day. As a 1 hour candle. Crude oil. Been rather steady lately, kind of rangy there. Inside day so far, it looks like. With about, I got VWAP lines and regular lines there, but not VWAP, Bollinger lines. I need to change the color there. But about 2.5 points of range. Natural gas. Okay, just made a new high of the day. Boop, boop. And it's still going up, 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 up. Yeah, I don't know why I feel so I don't feel energetic, but I'm certainly sounding it. About 140 ticks of range. The Russell. I didn't move the yellow lines, obviously. High of the day, 2015. Low of the day, about 20. So about 15 points of range. And the Dow, last but not least, a little over 200 points of range. So that's where we stand as we speak. And Q, still showing that it might want to come down. The SMA line is definitely downtrending. Welcome everyone that's here this early in the morning. I see my numbers are already coming up on the viewership. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to join Matt in the chat. Chat with Matt. I don't know. I'm babbling. Coming today, I'm down. Last night's session was not wonderful. I'm down 192 on the Gauntlet account. And I am down about 100 on the TCP. Good morning, Chris. I tell ya, this would have been ugly. Let's see. There's a. Oh, this would have sucked the trade. Ooh. Whoa, why did it go all the way over there? Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I tried to make a rectangle around one spot and I made the whole thing, so let's get rid of that. No idea what the heck I'm doing. Okay. I'll get rid of that too. Sarah here would have sucked the trade. Cool, I'm gonna watch that video again then, and I'll work on things over the weekend. Yes, excellent. I gotta admit, I'm really liking Apex and the stuff they do for the traders. Yep, we got a long signal there on NQ. $15,594 was the high earlier. There's the second long signal. That's exactly where we're at now. Yeah, let's see if we can hold above there. We are seeing that these bands are downtrending, and I don't really. Ooh, ouch! Holy crap! So I'm in on MNQ. I'm sorry, on NQ. Took like the entry was like almost 2 full points of slippage. Got the break of 94 I was looking for, that previous high. Well, Earn the Trade was saying they're, well, I mean, Earn a trade, I believe, gives you a choice of either reversing the trading day, like erasing your trading day, or I forget what the other option is. But like yesterday, they were saying there was no rhythmic issue, so. Still hanging around this 95 area. Good for a move above 600 here. Tight stop. Oh crap, I accidentally entered with 2 contracts, so very tight stop. That's why I didn't get 2 points of slippage. I got 1 point of slippage with 2 contracts. Oops. So running a 5 point stop here basically, so it's a 10 point stop because I accidentally entered with 2 contracts. Uh, I thought I should have got out. I should have took this small win. I don't see a message. I see plus 0.025, but nothing else, Matt. I see Apex is setting the accounts back to the previous day, and then plus 0.25, and that was it. Hang in here at 592. About 12 minutes from the top of the hour. Nice little burst up here would be great. I was having trouble getting above that 94 area, which is what the resistance area did break to get, that caused me to get in this trade. It hit 600 exactly on this one candle and then pulled back. It looks like it's going to come down for me. I hit my stop, but we'll see. Should have took my profit earlier. But it was about $100 in the profit. UltraBond sending a signal that we're kind of concentrating on this NQ right now. Not like we need to concentrate. The stop's there, it'll take out, but you know. Okay, if we're out of that trade, thankfully. Took a nice loss. So we're happy there. Down 377 on the account today. So far, so good. We're status quo. So Matt, what did you need? What did you try to send? Is it? Do you need me to? Do I need to Discord something and then? So the thought was there that uh, it was, we came up, this had a slight pullback. Oh. Oh, okay. I got you. Had a slight pullback, so it looked like it wanted to head up. And, I guess I made the mistake there of if I would have got in on this level, on this 87 instead of waiting for the break of 94, up to 13. I mean, I'm sorry, up to 14,600. We would have went up about 13 points, and my accidental entry of two contracts would mean that was then over a $500 trade, and I would have exited out. But instead, I waited. I got in on I waited for the break of that previous support. I mean, resistance, and obviously, and you see, it came down from my stop. That was again my second error. I had much too tight of a stop, but sitting there with two contracts on, I mean, I should have took one contract off. So, bunch of errors this morning as we start the day. I'm sure they won't be the last ones. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully, we'll get some better movement later on as the day progresses. Better trades, less errors. Although I still say this gauntlet account is cursed. Of course, right now my TCP seems to be cursed as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just cursed. Well, so it did just it totally broke down. We have a short signal firing now. At DS. Oh, that looks weird. So the tight stop worked, obviously. I just blew the entry point. No, that was a gauntlet trade. TCP's on Quant Tower. Okay. Gold. Popping up here. Good luck, Matt. Looking good so far. Excellent job, Matt. See, that's what I should have done. Is I was up over a little over $100 on that last trade. I should have just took it. So thank everyone for joining me. Feel free to join Matt in the chat. See, a lot of people are here right now. Here early on a Friday morning. 2 minutes from the top of the hour. So feel free to hit that like button. YouTube algorithm has been liking us. Gold. Trying to pop up here. I mean, it worked out perfectly for you. I didn't like it because it was coming right down this signal anyway. Because it was coming right down to the uptrending bands, but as we can see, it's already gone about 7, 8 points. Did some charting last night. As I want to do some extensive charting this weekend, and I thought, I'll get started. I'll show the results of that here shortly, after we see what the top of the hour brings, if anything. I didn't check to see if there's news today at all. Gotta start making that part of my pre-market routine, or pre-stream routine. Uh, what, 10 o'clock U.S. wholesale inventories is about the only thing. Canadian unemployment. Uh, in about half an hour. They have it marked as red on Financial Juice, but I'm not sure. And Q popped back up. So in and out is the best way there, Matt. Good job. Good morning, Stephen Lee. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright. So, looks like NQ does want to continue to head down. So, we'll let it do that. So, last night, let's turn back time to Sunday and Monday. I charted out the entire day from open to close on NQ. I just passed it. Oops. Let me check what CL's doing here on the higher time frame. Oh, CL, big move up there. All of a sudden, that's in the last couple minutes. Let's check that. Wow. Nice burst up here. 30, 26, 19. Sounds like a locker combination. The biggest move of the day, I believe, on crude. See, big can. We had a big hourly candle here, but this is in the last big 5-minute candle. Sorry, this is in the last just 5 minutes. Anyway, this is the results from my charting of Sunday using the signals. I started from 7 p.m. because usually the first hour is crap, although it actually was decent. So the first signal off of the top of the hour at 7 p.m. on Sunday. Looking for 15 points, I marked it as 20. We got more. The 10 stop. That was a win. Would have ignored this because of the downtrend. Second one, 15 points. This one, I count as a loss. I didn't mark it, but I count as a loss because I probably would have thinking that it was going to continue down. So that's 2 wins and 1 loss so far. Long here, 3 wins. All this is 15 by 10. Would not have taken that short signal coming into those very uptrending bands. So we're 3 to 1. Here's the 4 to 1. 15 by 10. Next one would not have taken that short because obviously we're in a major uptrend. Here's 5 to 1. Here would have taken this because this short because we had peaked and the SMA was already starting to head downward. So and that would have been a loss. So at 5 wins, 2 losses. Next signal that would have been good. Short signal. 6 and 2. Big move down. But above the SMA, so we take that long. 7-2. 8-2. Don't take any of the pullback signals, although if you want to take a pullback signal, I'm figuring out that 5 points is a good amount to shoot for. 5 by 5. Anyway, just 7-2. 8-2. Wouldn't have taken that short signal. This one I might have taken. I missed this, so it's a 7-3. Long signal here, 8-3. There's one here, you can barely see it, but it actually works. 9-3. Peak, see the peak, pull back. 10-3. 11-3. I'm not sure why that. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a minute. I might have missed this one. Yeah, I'm sorry. 10-4. 11-4. 12-4. 13-4. Here we turn over, go from 10-15, 15-10 to 30-15. So it's getting toward the open. So 30 by 15. What did I say? 15-4, 16-4, 16-5, 17-5, 17-6. When they're taking this, in the uptrending bands, when they're taking this pullback, obvious pullbacks on this uptrend. 18.6, 19. This will have been a very long one, but it works. And 20. There's a loss, so 7. And this is the last one. So 21 wins and 7 losses throughout the entire 22 hours. It's actually 21 hours because we didn't mark off the first hour. With a better than 1-to-1. This is why I still think that this system is the best. Even if I took some other ones that I said I would not have taken. So let's say we add 7 more losses on there. It's still a 21 and 14 with a 1.5 to 1 or a 2 to 1 reward to risk. Let's jump back to current time. I'm going to do that this weekend for the week for NQ. I think maybe the Russell or the Dow. I'm going to do gold. I'm going to do crude. So this did go 15 points, this short signal. Actually came out with a long signal and then sent another short signal, which would have been very nice. If I wouldn't have been looking back in time, I would have noticed that. I could have got back in, and that's come down 12 points. So I missed that opportunity. Gold popping up off this long signal, 36.1, came down to 35.2. Now going up to 38.9, so that was another signal that was good. Hi Jeff. It's based on an indicator called Super Trend by there's a Super Trend built into TradingView, but this one's better because it comes with those signals. Kivak Ozbilgic. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that anywhere near right, and I apologize to the guy if I'm not. And it's based on an ATR and multiplier. Um, here's the I have 2 plotted on here. For the longest time, I've been using the multiplier of 2.2. 1.6 gets us in earlier though, and I'm thinking that's better. So that's another thing I've been testing. It's basically it's just you can see here an ATR period of 10 and a multiplier of 1.6, and I have a 2.2 on there as well. 2.2 fires later, but you know there's less than um, yeah, lost my train of thought. Sorry. The lower the multiplier, the more signals the fire. So then you gotta like kind of weed more out. That might not be good. But on average, it seems like the earlier multiplier gets in 1 or 2 candles sooner. I go over here. You can see the 2 buy signals right there. And I always wait till a candle closes before I take it. So here, this would I would have entered it at 1587. Here, 1592. So it would have got me in 5 points earlier. They do have that same indicator available for NinjaTrader, but both me and Matt have worked on trying to get it to line up, and we can't get it to line up exactly. And there, I mean, obviously, I don't believe in taking every signal. Especially the ones that go against the trend are actually can be reversals, signals the opposite way. Like here, I would never take this one right here because obviously uptrending SMA line, you don't fire into you don't go into there. This one, like this one here might have faked me out. That one might have been a bad signal that I would have taken. But for the most part, the signals seem to work, and I just don't trust them. And I still, even though I've had over 20 weeks of data, I used to do a spreadsheet that I want to start doing again, just finding the time. Uh, shows me that it works. Anyway, so off this short signal or the next short signal here, either one would have given me at least 15 points. Let's see here. We've gone down about 30 from that first short signal. Ouch. And gold, wow, gold just blew up. But you didn't even know gold was flammable. No. Copper blew up, so all of a sudden we're seeing some movement in the market. ES coming down. Russell coming down. Crude sideways now in the natural gas. You can see how even gold, you know, gold off this long signal. This is one that I hesitate to take, but I might need to start looking at more because it seems to be working more. See how gold sent the two signals. I think either one would have worked. First signal here easily would have got 2 points. Without much heat. Second one and would have eventually got 2 points, but you would have to go through more of a more. But I'm also starting to look at the higher time frames because those signals seem to be even more accurate. Although, like here, this would have been a beautiful signal for a bigger play for 10 points up and back down. That signal would not have worked, and that one would not have worked. That's why I also use the RSI and the Bollingers there to look for reversals. Now I'll wait for my next opportunity. Crude and gold. The gold's pulling back here a little bit. Crude's popping up more. Well, I should. When I said I mean it's on TradingView. It's free. Um, but it's just you don't want the like if you type in here, you know, see on their like their technicals. This is what they're building. They have a built-in super trend, or I mean a default super trend. You know, kind of like a default shuts, RSI or Shottastic or whatever I'm trying to say there. But it's under the community scripts super trend. Uh, One of the most popular on there has over 30,000 likes or stars or whatever that is there under their community scripts. Yeah, Kivonk. I'd love to know if I'm pronouncing that right. Let that up for a second there until we get another signal so you can see it. Ouch. Meanwhile, NQ is continuing to bleed down, so my God, just once I want to be able to ride one of these down. So off that first signal, if I had taken that, it only went 13 points. So it would have been going to 15 that I was looking for. And I have thought about rerunning those tests for like 10 points by 10, see whether or not it takes away any losses without how much you give up there. I don't know. There's a sweet spot somewhere as well, but even so, 21, better than 50% win rate with a better than 1.5 or better reward the risk is good. Same, what? Same, Stephen Leaf. I'm confused. Oh, about writing one of these down. I realize now. Sometimes I forget what I say, like 5 seconds after I say it. Back to the SMA line on NQ. So we wait. It's interesting. I'm not sure what exactly caused that, but you notice gold went the exact opposite way of NQ there, or the indices in general. So some volatility came into the market right toward the top of the hour, which might just been what caused it. I don't see any news. Popping back up, popping, hopping. 8.25 points, sending both long signals here. This is one that I hesitate to take. Right into those bands. Big candle. Often see a pullback after big candle. And by big candle, I just mean bigger than we've seen over the past recent history. Good morning, Andrew. How's it going today? And we do have VWAP sitting there. What was what? What was what? Oh, I don't know. Kind of like came down here, got down to 55, and I mean it's popped up back up now over 20 points, right to VWAP. Now I had no problem getting through VWAP here. Oh, actually, it kind of bounced there and then burst down. NQ's definitely moving this morning. Well, hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. Ah, welcome, Tibor. Glad to have you. So we see we came up and now we're consolidating. Is it going to push up? Is it going to push up back up through VWAP? We're 2 points below VWAP, but watch. ES sending a long signal here. So this would be kind of weird if we go down, up, down this quickly of trends. Although we did have that consolidation, so I don't know. No consolidation here. And we are. Let's see if we get above VWAP. VWAP. Got my finger on the trigger. VWAP is sitting right there. 15, 14,573. but it is struggling. You can see it's not getting through. The bands are kind of sideways, and here's a pullback. So this way you got to be careful because you had this move down, and this could be just a quick reversal, not really, not reversal, like kind of like a pullback where it's just gonna come up and then head back down. So just kind of waiting to see if it can get through view up or if it's gonna continue going downish. Yes, downish is a word. I've created it. Crude sending us a signal. Check that. And we'll go back over to our regular view. There's a short signal on crude. It's already gone down 14 ticks from first signal. Russell sending a short signal there. Gold dropping like a rock. Down 2 points on that 1 minute candle. So again, that short signal would have been very good over here. Alright, down about 3 points off that signal. NQ came down to its SMA line. And now it's hanging on it, kind of surfing it. HG, Kappa. Kappa's looking kind of spotty. We're doing a red green right thing on NQ, and it's sending me that short signal. There, I want to see a break of the SMA line though. NQ, yep, sending the short signal. Do dual short signals there. So let's jump in there. What is the low there? 55. Oops, we're already there. Wow. So I just jumped into NQ late, very late, because I decided to look at support and resistance. Putting the stop right at the SMA line. That was a bad entry. I shouldn't have jumped in there when I got in that late. I got in 7 points late. Ouch. So let's see if we continue to head down. Yep, good job, Matt. You were quicker than I was. See, that's the other thing, for the ones that were here that saw me show you that the charting I did, I don't look at support and resistance. I don't look at breaks of VWAP or anything when I do that charting. I just do the raw signals and based on where things are at with the Bollingers and the SMA line. So looking at these support and resistance is actually costing me entries. Gold's dropping. And he's struggling to get through this 50 area. That would be very nice, Matt. Very, very nice. Ah, bounce. Back up to my entry. And that's exactly where it bounced. Came down to 14. Yeah, it's exactly where it bounced. Trying again though. Yeah, it's struggling there at 544. Just hit 545 again there. Doing this little consolidation thing. This trade would be looking much better if I would gotten in at the right point. I do like the looks of it. The way it's kind of Trying to head down. But definitely needs to break that 44, 45 area. Gold's continuing to grind down. Thank you, Matt. Half of me is screaming, get out now, take a small gain, and half of me is screaming, this is gonna flush down hard. And then there's part of me wondering why everybody's screaming. There we go. Okay, we're below 44. Moving my stop to break even. There we go. Okay, we're at settlement. Moving my stop to above this current candle. Broke through settlement. Trailing my stop manually here. We're up 20 points. There we go. That's the beauty I was looking for. Moving my stop up to the top of this current candle. Pulling back a little bit. Right around 15, then say 14,530. There we go. Red to green to red. Gotta get through. The low of this move here was 29. Gotta get back through there. Consolidating here. Try it again to get back down. There's 30, there's 29, there's 28. Okay, we're out of that trade there. Beautiful. Let's look at the numbers. Well, back to green on the day. We got in at 14,533, out at 14,530. We got 23 points, so $460. And we're green now, 83 on the day after being down, I believe it was 337. That definitely deserves a cha-ching. Thank you, Tibor. Now, I might have chickened out there, might have trailed my stop too close. We'll see. Let's see, it's still coming down. And remember, I got in that trade 7 points late compared to where my signal fired there. And what happened there is exactly what I was saying. You know, when I didn't take this long signal here, I said this could just be a pop-up, kind of a pullback from this move down, and it's exactly what it was. And I should not have hesitated. You know, I was looking at resistance or support here, and I should have just went for it, and I could have got an extra 7 points out of it. But I'm very happy with that. Excellent trade. Put me back green on the day. We'll wait for the next opportunity. It's interesting that gold, the bonds, everything's just started heading downward. Copper, everything's red right now, except for crude. Hey, John. Yep. Trying hard. I like trades like that because I mean, we had the consolidation area, but I was never really in heat much. That sounded weird. How are you doing today, Burl? The Canadian unemployment did hit at 8:30. Uh, Pretty much on mark, so I don't think that caused any of the bleed out. Oh, maybe. It's kind of where that started. So as we approach the 9 o'clock hour, thank everyone for joining me. Remember, if you're here from YouTube, I would love if you hit that like button. YouTube algorithm has been working for us well, and I like to keep feeding its ego, and my ego too. So it did continue to come down. Would have hit my actual original 30-point profit target. So, I could have got another 100 and some odd dollars out of it. Hi, I apologize if I pronounced this wrong, Naresh. Um, TCP is not doing well. I'm down $600 on it, and I'm going to reevaluate some things this weekend. Um, I just need to come up with a plan to get it back to break even and then be a little bit more. I don't know if the word's aggressive or what the right word is, but I started getting too jumpy with it once I got funded. Plus the fact that I just had a run of bad luck, honestly. So I want to find some more higher percentage plays just to try and get myself back toward break even, and then I can start working on actually getting money out of it. You know, that trade I just took there where I just made 460 bucks, I wouldn't have had the guts to take on the TCP because of the low loss limit. I wouldn't have taken it there, and that's part of the problem. But I feel I will turn it around. I just need to keep my emotions in check. I don't have my own funds, even for micros. It takes a couple. It takes several $100s to start their own thing, and I don't have that. Gold's on the long signal. You see us kind of leveling out here now on NQ. It went down about another uh, 10, 15 points from where we got out. UltraBond popping up there. Crude still heading up as well. Crude desk opens here in a couple minutes. Oh, another move down there on the indices. This almost 10-point candle, so it's continuing to bleed down. So let's take a look. Are we at a low of the day? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, we're at the low of the day. I didn't even realize it. Nice. Your trading, excuse me, how's your trading going? Uh, I don't, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Naresh, am I pronouncing that right? I'm assuming your chips on they're in the trade Discord? What? What's the LOL? Did I screw something up? If I did, I apologize. I sometimes pronounce my own name wrong. Okay. Good. So I'm just gonna call you Chips. That way I know I'm not gonna mess that up. That's why I go by Ox, because people always mess my name up. A little bit of a bounce there after that move down. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Okay, someone enlighten me. What does elbow cough mean? Oh, BTC's still bleeding out too. So I would like a couple more trades like the one we just had. Kappa. Top of the hour. Copper fired a short signal there, but that's going to bounce on the SMA. Everybody got quiet. Were you all stunned that I got a win or what? What's going on? Wow, so it's continuing to come down. From here down to here, we've come down 80 points. Continuing to make lows of the day. Crude desk open, spiked up by 42 ticks and crashed down. Oh, big move down there. So continuation down. The 20-point candle down on NQ. Remember, big moves large trends like this often end with one big move. So this could be the end. I would have loved to have just stayed in this entire trade this entire time. One day I will. Log signal firing on gold, but it wicked up through the bands. Yeah, it sent me the original long signal back here. So that would have been obviously an excellent signal. Consolidated first, pulled back. So, looks like that wasn't the end. Still heading down. How far will she drop? Okay. So we sit and wait. A little less than about 25 minutes to the open. Must admit, I did not expect these big moves here. But really, we've been coming down at most of the night. Let's look at our higher time frames here. We hit a high of about 4 o'clock. I don't know. Every time I try to predict something, it does the opposite. Then I get the bias, and I don't know. 15-minute chart. That long signal would have sucked, but these two short signals have been excellent on the 15. This is where we started coming down a few days ago. Yesterday was mostly a consolidation, came down low and popped back up. It could continue down. Although on the hourly chart, it's actually, oops, you want to do that? It's actually below the RSI, it's Bollinger Band. So that's actually this end. We're coming right down to this uptrending Bollinger Band on the regular chart. So this chart is indicating reversal. And we watch and we wait. Wonder when Ace is going to show up today. Kind of leveling out here now, maybe. Gotta think there's gonna be a pop at the open because the way we've come down. I think that some people are gonna think that we have good value here. Maybe not. UltraBond, has also been coming down most of the morning. If you look at the daily chart, we are now lower than we've been since May 22nd, 2019. How low will she go? Copper, flat, gold. Would have been a nice signal to follow there. Crude, so off that short signals, come down about 60 ticks. Quick math, can't guarantee it's right. Short signal there on the natural gas has also seen about 60 ticks of droppage. Droppage, really? Remember, folks, you can feel free to join us in the chat there. You don't need to just sit in the corner and be quiet. Did you bring us back? Did you bring enough for the whole class there, Matt? Oh, Matt, how's your son doing? And QES still bleeding down. Down, down, down. In a burning ring. Well, fever gone is progress. Oh no. Well, that's not good at all. Beautiful slopes downward. Kids are good for bringing disease home. Oh wow, I'm glad you all got through that. Oh, oh, yeah. I would not want to be a healthcare worker the last couple of years. I have some eggs in front of me, so I'm going to mute here and continue to watch the bleed out. If anything happens, I'll jump in. Usually it only takes me about 5 minutes to eat. Here's NQ trying to bounce up back up to the SMA line. Here on gold as well. Big 2 point almost 2 point candle there. Bounced off the SMA right back up by almost 3 points now. NQ is just kind of hanging around its SMA line now with about 10 minutes to the bell. Hey folks, eggs are eaten, supplements are taken, and I'm a little ahead of schedule. Yes, I am. Good morning, Ace. How's it going today, buddy? Good, kind of silent here, or stagnant, silent, stagnant, whatever. Um, After that big move down, as we go into the open, I think we're going to see it pop up at the open. Already seeing a slight move up here on the 15, about the last 15 minutes. It's popped back up 5 points. Nothing big, but you think it's going to head down at the open, Burrow? Or did you just happen to hit a symbol. That's the exact symbol that's used on TradingView. I just realized that. We're kind of sideways right now, Ace. Although, actually, ES is less sideways than NQ. So right now, yes, ES is about a point and a half away from the low of the day. Below the SMA line, but popping up a little bit on this candle. And it just sent me a short signal. But we are like 2.5 minutes to the bell. So I stay out. We move over to our NQ and ES charts. 5 minute, 1 minute as we watch the open. Yep, we just moved down, made a new low of the day on both ES and NQ right here before the open. Ace, you could have got your 2 points. UltraBond also continuing to come down. Maybe. Actually, it's coming up. Oops. Copper popping right here before the bell. And we are 34 seconds. Let's see what happens. There we go. So far, nothing much. Down. Heading down, down, down. Uh, 21 points down so far. Every tick down is a new low of the day. Little bounce. Nothing real exciting here yet. 20 points so far. Down. $22 points. I mean, it's not moving at a high velocity. It'll pop back up here. Oh. And now it's only gone down 2.5 points since the open. We're popping up. Now we're green. Green. Now we're red. Feel like we're in a bad intersection with a really malfunctioning stoplight. And back to red by 20 points. You see here in the 1 minute, red, green, red. Red, green, red. $26 points now. Down. 27. Yep. There we go. Now we're seeing some velocity down. John was right. Down 40 points. Just took a minute or two for everything to decide that that's what it wanted to do. So we got another minute and a half on this first 5-minute candle. Now we're down 44, 45, 48. I sound like an auctioneer. 50, 53. Ripping down. 64. Do I hear 70? No. Got NQ contracts for sale cheap. Little bounce here at the end of this 5-minute candle. Looks like we're gonna finish this candle down about a little bounce there. Candle finishes down 51 points. Yep, that's the way I feel too. So gold popped up. Excuse me. Eggs are talking back. UltraBond's heading up. Copper's heading up. So the indices are bleeding down, but everything else is kind of popping up. It's an interesting big candle there on the Russell at the start and then bleeding down. Crude sending a long signal here. This up, down, up move I kind of like. And keeps continuing to head down. Interesting, you know, I didn't even realize that the 1 minute chart sent me a short signal right before the open. And since then it's gone down 60 points. That would have been nice. Should have taken that with 1 micro on the TCP. Should have been playing this whole day with a micro on the TCP now that I think about it. Hey, can someone please buy me a time machine so I can go back a few hours and go short on the TCP? Why wouldn't it be okay to say Ace? When did we get all worried about what's okay to say? Have I ever yelled at you about that? Oh my god, you're really in the money here. Great job, Ace. I wouldn't mind a time machine to go back to 2010 and to buy like 100 Bitcoin. No, Ace, I never take it as bragging. I look forward to hearing people's successes, yours included. Because and I think I said this before. You also tell us when you lose. It's not like you're making it sound like you have a 100% win rate and you're hiding your losses. You admit if you make a bad entry and such. Gold popping up. So it's been a nice long signal. It's going up about 3 points. Bro, I actually watched a YouTube video once about like a actual prop firm New York prop firm that said the traders on the prop desks there were like their win rates were like 25 to 30% because they cut their winners. I mean, they cut their losers so quickly, and they have a very small win rate, but they make good money. And it's something that's something I have uh, struggled with because I mean, there's no holy grail in trading, but the holy grail would be to find something where you have a better than 50% win rate with a better than one risk to reward. And I just I can't get myself convinced it to at less than 50% is okay, and I need to. I think. Yeah, it really was. It really surprised me. But I mean, because the thing is, if you're losing 75% of the time, you need a win rate of, I mean, I'm sorry, you need a reward to risk of like 4 to 1. Meanwhile, NQ is just totally bleeding. Down this hour candle, 147 points down. Wow, 151. It's getting close to the fourth standard deviation band. I would bet various parts of my body that I haven't already lost that this is going to reverse hard soon. That's excellent. I mean, I believe it. I mean, 2 to 1, you can be wrong 60, 2/3 of the time. I think it is. I have thought about testing out, like on NQ, using like a 5 point stop loss with looking for 15 or 20 points, seeing how that would do. Great job, Ace. That's awesome. Oh wait, 10 points. That means you fire the cannon, right? See, I pay attention. Hello, and I have no idea what to call you because your name didn't show up. That's kind of weird. Hold on a minute. So, yes, super trend to the person without a name. Um, Might as well, because like it seems like we're gonna go one direction all day, so I don't need to enter anything. I'm using two super trends. The one I did use for the longest time is not that one. was a 2.2 ATR multiplier with an ATR period of 10, but I'm now experimenting with the second one of 1.6 multiplier. 1.6 seems to be a better entry, although you do get a couple of more false signals that you got to kind of weed out. Did you tell her, Ace, that she cost you money? So that's the two I'm using, 1.6 and 2.2. 2.2 is a little bit more conservative, gets you in the move later, but has a few less signals. But I'm finding 1.6 might be the better one. But I've just started testing that this week. Oftentimes they do fire at the same time as well. You can see like here they fired at the same time. And let me know if that answered your question. Again, you have no name. I'm not sure why no name is showing up. We did have a pop-up there of 31 points on NQ. I'm sorry to hear that, Ace. Yep, sometimes life trumps getting a couple more points in on the market. By the way, trader with no name, I hope I answered your question. Let me know if I didn't. Copper's kind of sideways. And Q has pulled up to the SMA line. ES is as well. Russell's still trending downward. No, Chris, I haven't had that issue. I mean, I'm using the free license that Earn the Trade gives. I haven't had an issue getting disconnected. Crude trying to send me a short signal. Had this big move down, a little pull up. Now maybe back down. Maybe. So I took a trade on two MCL contracts. Micros. Don't need that wide of a stop, but I'm using a wide stop. I'm in at 18. Gonna give it almost 40 ticks. Yeah, it sounds like that could be your problem is your computer there, Chris. It's gonna be one of those trades I'm gonna wish maybe wish that I had gone in with a regular crude, but we'll see. ES continuing to come down. Crude's bouncing. See if we get a move down here. uh, yeah, I'm very glad I had this custom built computer done. Oh yeah, look at Crew go. I should have went with a regular contract. A little bit of a bounce there though. Ooh, big bounce. Good luck, Ace. Oh wow, this is bouncing all the way back up. Hit the Bollinger Band. That sucks. Wow. So I closed it out. I was $60 in profit and it came all the way back on me. I got enough to cover commission. Wow, that really sucked. Indices are popping up a little bit here. Not really. Slight pop up, right back down. Yeah, it's kind of just kind of stagnant right now. The Russell is continuing to try and move down. Thinking we might be seeing the calm before the reversal. But of course, I'm the one that said that. I thought we were going to start the day off up, so definitely do not listen to me because I'm an idiot. No. Ace, you should have been patient, my friend. That just jumped back up to that entry price anyway. But you could have got 2 more points. The crypto people are probably freaking out. Down back below 43,000 on Bitcoin. And I'm seeing my chances of becoming a Shiba Inu millionaire going down as well. Burl, you're not an infectious disease scientist about to unleash a new pandemic onto the world, are you? Or are you an evil dictator going to attack a country? Uh, the big part of me wants to go long right here on NQ. That's how sure I am that we're ready to reverse. Okay, guys. Well, I went to take a long position on an MNQ contract on the TCP, and I accidentally did it on NQ, and I just made some money, 65 bucks. I probably should have stayed in longer, but once I saw I was on NQ, I panicked because obviously NQ could have hurt me. Yeah, I got like $100 back on it. So I am in an MNQ long here now on on the TCP. Not sure how I'm going to leave it up the entire time because I think I'm just going to try and let it ride because I'm expecting a nice big bounce here. Yeah, thank you, Warren. How are you doing today? Excellent job, Stephen Lee. So I'm in on MNQ, thinking we're going to continue this bounce up. We did get a long signal. I was actually in before the long signal, but and I'm using I put the stop at the low of the day. So I mean I'm risking 46, so 92 bucks. So basically I'm risking the amount I just accidentally got. Looking for a big move up here. Got the second long signal there on NQ. Kind of wish I had just been running a regular NQ here, but I'll be up if I was doing regular NQ. I'll be up $260 instead of 26. But got to do baby steps to get the TCP back into conformity. Could be an up down up move here. I mean, normally this is not where I would enter a trade, and it is coming back down to my entry. So, but I don't somehow I just don't expect it to come all the way back down to the low of the day at this point. I could be wrong. It's already 40 points away from the low of the day, but obviously it's NQ, can do 40 points in one candle. But normally I would not enter here with the downtrending bands, but the SMA line is starting to flatten. But I'm starting to get nervous. I mean, I'll just end up giving back what I just gained accidentally. Done a good job, Steven. Staying above that SMA line. Still looking for gauntlet trades as well. Right now we're watching NQ here do its thing. Do its thing. Crude. So Crude ended up coming up. I got out of that trade right in time. Should have got in the reversal though. Could have got 30 ticks off of it. Now it's heading down, but this is what Crude does. I noticed this quick up down moves. Oh yeah, look at NQ going now. Beautiful candle there. That's an ES. Beautiful candle there. 34 points on that candle. Oh man, I so wish, so wish I was in on the regular NQ, but that's okay. Profit, Matt, I assume. Yep, there we go. Excellent job, Matt. So I was right about the reversal. I just wasn't brave enough to do a regular NQ. Because honestly, that would have scared the bejesus out of me when it dipped down. Dipped down to 342. I was at 359. So on a regular NQ contract, I would have been down like $300. Everyone's having a good day today, it seems like. Looks like a little bit of a reversal candle. I think it's going to come back down, let these bands bend and kind of spread. I was up as much as $67, and maybe I should have taken that. This could be a pullback of this down move and could come back down, but I don't think it's going to. Famous last words. Coming all the way back down to my entry. Gold's going here as well. This would have been a great signal to catch. It's already gone 8 points since that signal. Great job, Steven. That's awesome. What's your profit target on that? Nope. Sending me a short signal. That bothers me. It needs to bounce here off this SMA. Oh, the big one. 150K. How many accounts are you trading right now, Stephen Lee? Back to my break-even area. See if we bounce off the SMA here. Okay. SMA is sitting at 357. Price action's at 360. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm mixing up. I'm confused. Yeah, 357. So we're below the. Doesn't look like it's below. I'm confused. Okay, no, I'm sorry. The SMA is at 349. Okay, that's better. So we're not below the SMA. I didn't think it was. You're very welcome. Actually, Walt Rhines, he hasn't been around today, but I'm sure you've seen him in here. He's the one that told me about it, and I've really liked it ever since. Needs to stay above the SMA. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Big move down here. I could have been wrong. I could be very wrong. Let's see if we get any bounces. I'm going to keep my stop at the low of the day. Like I said, it's a 13.40, 46, $92 risk. Ooh, oh, I like that candle. The many emotions of trading just in a different trade. Oh yeah, I'm brilliant. I'm a genius. I knew right where this goes in reverse. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Why am I such an idiot for getting in there? Oh look, I'm smart. I stayed through that pullback. Oh man, what kind of moron I am for not taking profit there. Oh wow. So up and down. Every time it gets down there about 340, buyers come in. Then it gets up to about 350 and sellers come in. Someone please lock out the sellers. Eh. The SMA line is uptrending slightly, but I'm losing confidence in this. It's only 20 points away from my stop. If I had taken that short signal there, I would already be up 15 points in the profit. Popping back up here now some though. Nice strong candle back up here. Needs to get back above that SMA line. That's a 13-point candle up. There, just broke back above that 350 level, but can't hold it. Wow, back to my entry point that quick and back up. Now that's the difference between me now and me a few months ago. Because a few months ago I would have moved my stop up and let it hit it, and gotten out of that trade for the loss instead of letting the trade work. Now I obviously don't know if this trade's going to still work, but right now we're right back around my entry. Nice move up. Okay, we continue. The bands are kind of sideways. Hanging in the 65 area. 365. Coming back down to my entry again. Hanging right around the SMA line. The SMA line is basically right around my entry point now. My stop is actually below both Bollinger Bands. That's a little bit good. Gouda. High of this move was 96. 396. Liable to see it get back up there. Break 400. VWAP sitting at 456. Get up to VWAP. That'll be a nice $200 trade. I'll be very happy with that. He's trying to send me a long signal here. That's an excellent move as well. Almost, almost want to add a second micro to this, but I'm not going to. Actually, I should have went with a regular NQ on the gauntlet now that I think about it. I'm not sure I could handle both accounts going at once. Pull back here. Back down to the SMA line. SMA line's now sitting at 14,360. It bounced there. Excellent job, Matt. Oops, I didn't mute when I was drinking. Sorry about that coming through. Yeah, Coke Zero. Deal with NQ, I should be drinking something stronger. Normally I mute when I'm drinking, but I was staring at this chart and not even thinking about it. Okay, get back above that recent high of 396. That was actually a resistance area over here as well. 406 was the high of this little pullback as it was coming down. Ooh, big wick down there. Showing a little bit of weakness as it gets back up to that level. I think whiskey has carbs. I think I need to stick to vodka. I still don't understand how vodka has 0 carbs, but it's made from potatoes. Pulling back. Struggling here again. Vodka's 0 carb. So yeah, I mean, vodka's one of the few 0 carb alcohols. There you go. Ace and Burl go into business together. There we go. That's beautiful. There we go. We just broke 400. We're up to 402. Right at 400 right now. Big, big, big 24-point candle here. Beautiful. Move. 26 points candle here. We're up almost 50 points on this trade. God, I wish it was a regular NQ contract, but I digress. There's 50 points. Let's see. See if we can continue up toward BWAP. Maybe at an exhaustion point here. We'll see. Showing a little bit of weakness. Moving my stop now to below this big candle. So guaranteed profit if it comes all the way back. I won't let that big of a winner turn into a loser. Think if it breaks back below 400, I'll probably get out, honestly. Hanging right around there right now. It's struggling here around 404, 405. Hit a high of 415. Just hit 415 again. It's 416. Seeing 418, 420. There we go. 420, broke 420, 422, 424. We're now up on this trade by almost 70 points. I've never had a 70-point winner on NQ. Moving our stop up below this resistance area right to 400. Guaranteeing, locking us in for 41 points of profit. Pull back here. Showing some weakness coming down. Coming down for me and out. Okay, so we're out of that trade. Big move back down. Short signal firing, not taking it. But all in all, that was an excellent trade. Got me back between the accidental trade and that trade. You can see it came down, and that's why, I mean, I still got to look at trailing my stop because you see it just came all the way down, stopped me out there. It's now going back up. That's going to, yep. I should not have trailed my stop. Look at that. It just got higher than. Okay. That's fine. Anyway. Nah, that's not right. That can't be right. I don't think Quant Tower is updating right. It's claiming I'm only up 106 today. That one trade there. Maybe it's a, maybe I didn't make as big as much money in the first trade as I thought. So up $106 on the TCP today gets me back to being under $500 down, just slightly. Oh yeah, I'm embracing the win, and which reminds me. Well, hold on. I can bring out Quant Tower. I can see my orders, I think. Yeah, let me see. Trades. Yeah, it's not. Hold on. Huh. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna bring up our trade. Well, I don't have the. I don't know if I have the right parameters in our trader. So, Oh, okay. Okay. I remember now. The reason I'm only up 106 in the day is because I took that $100 loss last night. So it's right. Up $106 on the account for the day. Just this morning though, I'm up 206.50. But I took that $100 loss last night, so that's why the numbers didn't add up. I forgot about the $100 loss was last night. So $206 this morning on two trades. That was beautiful. Okay, so positive momentum, positive on both accounts. Now for the day, Good Friday. Now, my only regret is that I didn't jump in on the long signals on my Gauntlet account because that would have been beautiful as well. A little bit heart wrenching, but beautiful. So we have about 20 minutes to go on the stream unless something else exciting happens. Remember, Share Vision Sunday nights and every evening was their next stream. Every morning here on YouTube and Twitch. Remember to stop in and say hello on Share Vision. My views there have been down, and I want to make sure that they still think I'm important. Yeah, I am. Absolutely. And what I'm really proud about there is, I looked at these charts here, um, and it's the upper time frame, and I said we're gonna reverse, and we reversed, and it's reversed by almost 100 points now. So I called that reversal very well, and that makes me feel good because I've really been trying to work on finding those reversals, and I just felt like we were at the exact spot where we're going to start seeing reversal. And I had to use the micros there just because I was going, I placed a stop that was 40 points away underneath the low of the day. So I knew that, that there was no way I could risk that with the regular size NQ at this point. Still heading up on NQ. So it did stop. Well, it hasn't not gotten back above that 29. We got out right around 400, so it has back up to 416. Gold's coming down a little bit. UltraBond started bleeding down. Burl, were you taking a loss as I was getting a win there, buddy? might have left. Again, I'll beg and plead for some likes. If you like the content today, please hit that thumbs up button. Last couple days, I mean, it's been 100%, so no one, at least no one's disliked it. But like right now, I'm only sitting at 10 likes on the day. Really helps supposedly that YouTube algorithm. Oh, okay. I remember you say about you thought the market was going to go down, and then I saw that move stop. It was you say stop making the market go higher. I thought I thought maybe you were short. I was like, yep, sideways here on NQ now. Okay. So we're kind of taking a breath now. Market, I mean, NQ's trying to send me this short signal. Has broken back under the SMA line. But we still have these uptrending bands, so I am not taking this here. Even though it got a double signal. It's down 12 points on this candle. I hate double signals. I mean, I like double signals, but I hate it when it's going against my plan. Ah, okay. That's an interesting little stipulation. I still haven't decided yet when I'm ready to start using maybe like a trade copier or whatever. If I want to go with UProfit or Apex. I like UProfit because it has end of day drawdown. But Apex has a lot of. I'm really liking what they're doing. They really seem to care about their traders. So I haven't decided yet. Obviously, I'm still quite far away from that point anyway. I mean, obviously, my favorite is earn to trade. But since Earn to Trade doesn't allow trade copiers, and if I start becoming a consistent, successful trader, there's no reason not to use a copier on another account somewhere or multiple accounts. I mean, if I can make $200 a day on one account, why not make $200 a day on 10 accounts? If I can make $200,000 a day on one account, no. We see NQ did bounce here, which is why I didn't want to take that. Excuse me, to take that short signal there. Oh, we see it might be trying to bend back down here, though. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think you profit is because I'm much more comfortable with end of day drawdown, and I like that they keep the end of day drawdown in the funded part as well. Crude, big candle down there. Looks like we might be coming back down. Sent this short signal here at 84, popped all the way back up to 02. So about an 18-point pullback, but now it's back down below that level again. And yeah, I should have taken the short. Big 22-point candle there, so missed opportunity, but no complaints. Oh, nice. And they allow two accounts, right, under one rhythmic ID. The one I will totally always, I think I always stay away from is Lilu. I mean, obviously they pay their members, and there's no real reason, but they just seem so gimmicky. Ooh, wow. What just happened there? 45-point candle up. Holy smokes. Okay, let's go check, see if that was caused by some sort of news. Not seeing anything yet. Wow, something just caused this. So 45, 46 points, and now another 20. So 66 points up all of a sudden, up the VWAP. Still not seeing anything. Tesla, Block, and Blockstream team up to mine Bitcoin off solar power. Did Tesla just blow up? Not literally. That would be a tragedy. And maybe that's what caused that big move up. Oh yeah, Tesla just popped up $10 a share, and Bitcoin just popped up 400 bucks. So Tesla might have just caused that big burst up. Yeah, ES had that same burst up by about 13, 14 points. Russell, not as much, but a little one, 7 points. Crude still bleeding down. That'd be nice to catch. Now, did send a buy signal, and this is one thing I kind of struggle with. When I see big news hit, I kind of get like a big candle like that. I kind of get deer in the headlights. I could have jumped in on that and got 20 points off those long signals, but I just got I end up searching for the reason why instead of playing the move. Now you do see we did bounce right off VWAP. Yeah, I was thinking that Lilo and Apex do seem very similar. And I know, I guess Apex was born from Ryu telling Daryl to leave or whatever because he was too good. Hey, the guy without a name's back. Uh, uh, Phantom trader with no name. Did I answer your super train questions earlier? We did break VWAP here on NQ. Good. I'm glad. Quick thought, folks, for the people that are here. I am very closely closing in on the number 3 of the 4 requirements to get monetized on YouTube. That requirement is public watch hours. I need 4,000. I have 3,009, which means the one lagging thing to get monetized on YouTube is the amount of subscribers. I still need 544. Not even halfway there. So if anyone has any trader friends that might like to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate if y'all send out some of this uh, invites or whatever you want to say, so I can maybe start boosting that number up. I refuse. I want to grow the channel organically. I refuse to do what some people do and go out and buy subscribers. And keep continuing to push up. So again, I am quite proud of myself for recognizing that we were heading toward a reversal. This 1 hour candle that's closing in about a minute is up 126 points, 128 points. So 130 points. It's continuing to go up as I speak. So let's just say 130 points. I've been $2,600 if I had the guts to enter that right at the top of the last hour. And it only would have given, if I had done that, it only would have went 6 points in the heat, believe it or not. That would have been an amazing trade. Now, why did I think it was going to reverse? I'm glad you asked. Thank you for asking. See this orangish, reddish band here? That is the 4th standard deviation Bollinger Band. Almost any time that gets hit, on any time frame, but especially the larger time frames, things are going to reverse. It did not hit exactly. It missed it by, looks like a tick. Let me look. The band bent down to 14,308. We came down to 14,312 on that candle. So it came within 4 points of that 4th standard deviation band. So that's why I felt like we were almost certain to reverse, and we did. It's very rare to come down to the 4th standard deviation. And think about it. The idea of the Bollinger Bands is that with the 2 standard deviations, 95% of all price action happens within 2 standard deviations. And 99 within 3. So I'm not sure what the percentage is for 4. Now here, if you're squeezing, that's the one time where it's an exception. You can see here it hit. But you can also see that this did pull back. It pulled from its low. It did pull back 50 points. So even though that ended up continuing down, that did pull back off that band break. Anytime you see hit 4 here, hit 4 twice, and look at those snapbacks. Almost hit, and look at that snapback. Almost hit, snapback. Almost hit, big move back down. So that it's like a very high percentage. Have a great weekend, Burl. Thank you for stopping in. Have yourself a great weekend. ES went up 37 points as well on that last hour candle. Shadow trader. I like that. Okay, folks. I think we're going to call it here for the week. Really wish I'd taken that long, though. But anyway, a good end of the week. Up, what did I say? We were up. Let's look at the totals real quick. Up $106 on the TCP. And that was after being down by 100, so we reversed the downtrend by $206. We are up we're up $87 on the gauntlet. I don't know. I don't think I'll take any more trades on it because I'm going to be watching baseball in the afternoon. Opening day for the Phillies. So we're green both, and that was also a very nice comeback on the gauntlet. We were down almost $350, and now we're back to green by 87. So good way to end the week. Positive momentum going into next week. And I want to thank everyone for joining me this week and hope you'll join me on ShareVision Sunday evening or back here on YouTube and Twitch Monday morning as we continue to work toward positive results. Thank you again, everyone, and I hope you all have a great weekend. See you next week. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on ShareVision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.